here, let's check the message for today. And I'm gonna use a deck here that I don't use in a long time. It's called Folklore. And I've been inspired by it, so let's see what we have here. That's the card of Mothman. I'll have to read here on the book because I have no idea what this says. So here's the booklet, and I'm gonna leave like that if you want to take a screenshot and read about it. It talks about discernment. It tells a whole story about the Mothman, and I'm gonna skip that and go from the guidance from the Mothman. Okay, so the guidance says modern life is constantly moving on, changing, and presenting us with information and choices at an ever-increasing rate. Audio, sound bites, memes, and videos flash in front of us, hoping to trigger a visceral reaction. Mothman is a reminder to consider your view of the world from a much larger perspective. When you make a snap judgments, you allow your unconscious biases to guide you, foregoing any form of careful consideration. Mothman is telling you to approach your decisions rationally, to consider your sources of information and how their intrinsic bias may cloud your judgment. Be sure to look outside yourself for a more honest and balanced view of the world. Affirmation: I can distinguish clearly between how things seem and how they really are. So, discernment. I guess this card talks about how to discern either if you were judging things from ego's perspective, like we all have our own beliefs, and we tend to view the world based on these beliefs. So if we see something, that's why everyone's gonna see a different thing. If we see something from one perspective based on our beliefs, we're gonna have one interpretation of someone or some situation, and it's someone else that has another beliefs, another view of the world based on what they learned, and everything is gonna have a different perspective. So that's why there's not two perspectives that are the same in this world. But he's inviting us to see beyond that, beyond judgment, beyond our beliefs. So if you can put your beliefs aside for a second and look at things with different eyes, with different perception, you're going to see a different thing. I'll give you an example. So I'm going to use this tube as demonstration. So if you see this from this perspective, you're going to see a circle that is orange. There's like a hole in the middle, and that's it. Right? I don't know if you see anything else, you can comment there. Then if I turn this way, you're gonna see like, oh, it's a glue stick and it has some things written in it. But if I turn this way, you cannot even read it, you just see some colors here. And if I turn this way, it changed the perspective again, so you cannot tell what it is. So it depends how you look at it. I mean, you're gonna see things in a different perspective, and this is like a very simple example to see things differently. Like if you look at something, it's like, well, it's looking a certain way, but let me look again. Am I sure that this is the right, perspective? How do you know if it's the right perspective or the wrong perspective? If your mind is connected with the ego, is the wrong perspective, because you're gonna judge. There is judgment, there is criticism, there is that feeling that there's something wrong, or you feel uncomfortable. There's something there. If you're connected with God, there's no judgment. You're gonna look at it like you're seeing something the first time. What does it serve for? Like if I see, let me put it here again. If I see this circle, what does it serve for? I don't know. If I see like this, oh, it's a glue stick, but like this, I don't know what is it for. And then you can just stay there and observe the circles, and then as you do that with your mind neutral, empty from all your beliefs, all your judgments, you're gonna see things from different perspective. But not only that, if you connect to God, he's gonna show you what is that for, beyond what we see that for in the world. So if we see a glue stick in the world. God might tell you this works for something else. I don't know what could be work for, but maybe work for something else. So that's the invitation of the Mothman. This video got longer than I wanted, as all my videos, but I hope that helps, and let me know if it resonates, and I'll see you guys next.